What do you think would happen if you took one of the oldest players to compete in VCT history and threw him on the fastest agent in all of Valorant? He'd crap his pants! Against Paper X, Babybay was nowhere to be found, putting up an abysmal 0.5 KD. Dude, you're 1 HP. What was, I don't know, maybe turn around and help! Your team's just... Is this really the best we could come up with? Why are you out of the open? How did we only have 2? And 2 shots at our sheriff! Just swing! Hello? Where the f are you? Get your ass home now!
You're not in trouble here. Well, we're gonna find out anyway. So you just tell us the truth. We swear you'll be fine. Right?
Yes, I swear.
Yes, Starlight.
What's his excuse for single-handedly costing his team this series? Well, when you hit a certain age, you have to accept the fact that you're an unk! If you're gonna main any movement duelist, you need to know that every frame matters. Meaning, you cannot...
I cannot hold it in anymore. I just wanna... You know?
Cannot be lagging. And if you are, then you need exit lag. I've been subscribed for over 3 years now. And right now, exit lag's annual plan is 50% off. Half a year with no internet issues? For free? How are these guys making money? ExitLag is by far the best network optimizer and offers a wide range of online service solutions. Say it with me, everybody. AI route optimization, a dynamic stabilizer, and a diagnostic center, all while supporting over 2,000 games. Their ginormous infrastructure also supports 1,000 servers across 5 continents and 18 million weekly optimizations. You won't lag again. And setting up is so easy that even my Twitch chat can do it. Head to their website, create an account, download ExitLag, and install. Then just pick your favorite game, select your ideal routing, apply, and look at the results. ExitLag also features multiplayer plans, a duos one for you and a friend, or even a squad plan for up to 5 people. All of which are included in that half-off special. These guys are one of the biggest supporters of this channel, so if you want to see more breakdowns, or just fix your network issues, click my link down in the description now. When G2 moved Babybay up to their starting roster, I wasn't really against it, but because with patch 11.08 nuking every Sentinel and Initiator in the game, every team kind of needed either a Chamber or Yoru specialist. Look at Babybay's stats on those agents, and yeah, this guy is the perfect pickup. But observe his Waylay stats, and the difference is night and day. Now, I'm obviously not in G2's practices, but taking Babybay off his comfort picks and throwing him on Waylay is derailing this team. After a hot 3-0 start, the Paper X have managed to win round 4 thanks to a sick retake behind nice shooting and this broken one-way. It allows the defense to come out of heaven completely safely.
I got stuck. Can we go? We jump that, guys. It's left.
Come J. Wait.
Nice, Tila. One more, left.
Good job, boys.
Nice, boy. 3v4. Nice. 3v4. One more. Right side. Diffuse, G. Nice! Let's go, boys. Just like that,
G2 then went A the following round, and PRX hit them with another incredible retake.
In heaven, the defending side, Babybay going to be waiting, but they're already flooding the site, so can they get a hold on here? Envy's already got Jaw down, Jing's on the hunt, but it's Envy! Got a Leaf down, that site now vulnerable, Diffuse already started! How are you meant to fight back in now? I don't think they can stop the Diffuse! Nothing is going to stop this, and it doesn't! Paper X again!
But by satcheling into Leaf's ult early, he was forced into Envy's crosshair. Regardless, those 2 losses have forced G2 to save, which means Paper X should tie the game up. But the offense are able to afford a Vandal, and they've trusted Babybay with it. Neon can fry people on her own. Even if he loses, that's okay. The next person picks up the rifle and tries again. It looks like they want to pressure A so hard that their B players can find a Lurk, or maybe set up a double fake and A. As their less movement-based duelist, he should be the one being set up to take fights. Who knows? Because Paper X are rushing the attackers.
Set up as well.
Oh, look at this.
So here it is. Project A is our character-based tactical shooter.
But a flash set up as well.
Oh, look at this. It could be a massacre. Jing gets denied.
Where are you going? Your team needs help!
Up to his usual naughtiness. Forsaken now noted. Something going to find Babybay though. Envy doesn't let them scale. They are fighting them at the gates.
What was his plan? Babybay double dash up ramp behind Valen's stun, I assume, but I mean, who's falling for this? And not just that, but your team is getting their ass pounded in a main. Smoke, nade, haunt, flash, omen TP, double satchel, I don't know, maybe turn around and help! Despite seeing 4 defenders, Babybay ran all the way up ramp through heaven and just died. Something was just waiting for him. That only Vandal is now stuck in heaven. And now this commotion has created an opening on B for the rest of G2. But with Divine spawn, I don't know how much space they're going to be able to take.
Scurry, it's a run. The Spike needs to get over to the other side of the map. But Devi's not left. He's held this down. He's holding it down.
Because Devi is running into heaven, I don't think he's expecting a second Lurk. But the map's gone quiet. They haven't seen Astra, and the Spike is headed mid. So a Lurk somewhere is possible. The Paper-X have backed off A and are headed towards this big gap in their setup. Forsaken smokes to deter a walkthrough, and Envy sends a Prowler into vents. That's clear, so now the only spot in the defense's mind for Lurk is B heaven.
Yeah, but Valen could set him up.
He needs to be the hero, but he doesn't go too far. Trent's fallen. That was maybe that small percentile chance to just get brought to 0. 3-3.
After that confusing half-buy, both teams have been trading blows, bringing us to another important full-buy. If G2 lose, they'll have to save next, meaning PRX have a chance at ending the half with 7 or 8 wins. The offense need a good plan. In their 1-3-1, it looks like they're defaulting mid, but PaperX are ready to fight them in their 0-3-2. But why is B open? Well, last round, PaperX fought it so hard that something was able to solo this line, while these two had a high-low train on heaven. Then this happened.
Towards B main right now.
Oh, this guy looks locked in on it too. They just seem so unaware. Full confidence from PaperX to not back away or surrender on this line. He's actually had another go! And another body drops! Oh, good luck. I don't think Leaf can save you in this one. He's gonna try, but what a shot! I couldn't even see Leaf's head in that. It's all on Valen 1v3, but PaperX, I've got to say it, they're looking pretty nice to me, yeah.
So, yeah, PaperX probably don't need to hold B main right away this round. After what just happened, the defense are predicting that G2 probably want to go take mid instead. And they'd be right. Both teams start the round by pressuring B main with an immediate smoke and C's. But no one's here. Instead on A, something has pushed past Leaf smoke and is confirming that it's quiet there too. So Envy sends a Prowler all the way down mid, and it latches on a Jawgemo. But once Trent's Haunt lands, it's time to go.
The right places here. They've got a great read, and Babybay eviscerated. PaperX laughing at G2's pull.
Well, that was fast. But if Babybay wants to slow whoever's in vents, he needs to be closer. Envy just shot him. And I don't think Jawgemo was ready to follow up off him either. The benefit of running Waylay and Neon is that these two duelists can bounce off each other. And Neon runs around and slams someone with a relay bolt, and Waylay dives on their head. Or Waylay flies in and zaps him with a saturate so Neon can slide in and finish them off. Here, Neon was still by sewer. Maybe PaperX had the read? Because Envy immediately started backpedaling as soon as he heard that dash. And Devi even swung through this mail smoke off the sound cue, trying to take the attackers off guard. Envy then rode the rope back up, knowing that G2 spacing was off, and swung with his Viper despite Jing blowing him up. Then on A, this was probably a troll peek. Down 2 players? G2 wanted to take duels, but Leaf was caught with his pants down. How on earth does Valen win this? All PaperX need to do is not peek.
There's Valen! You gonna show me something?
Yes.
Why? Well, after losing mid, Forsaken sends out a smoke to slow Valen down and force him to think twice about continuing his push. He grabs the spike and doesn't want to take that risk. But is he going to expect something?
There's no way he's expecting this.
Good luck. He's got the gun out. It doesn't make a blind bit of difference. 6-4, man. PaperX. They are in the right places, Mike. Their groove.
G2 had to save, but they bought 4 stingers and a Bucky. If they manage to find a lone defender, they're getting blitzed. That could mean a free rifle, sight, and then round, especially against PaperX who have no discipline. With their scary low buy, G2's plan was to hit mid again, but it didn't really make sense. In their 1-3-1, Neon was holding B main from inside the smoke while Babybay ran out mid behind this haunt and did this.
It's for PaperX. to greet this mid push. Babybay dancing with
Is that it? I mean, imagine Jawgemo was here to bounce his really molten events and they both jump in. But instead, Paper-X are just left looking at each other confused. Envy clears close with the C's and Forsaken caps off mid with a deep dark cover. Mid control has been returned to Paper-X. From there, G2 tried going B, but then this poison orb stopped that. Now, lucky for the offense, Paper-X did over-rotate, meaning that when G2 went back A, Forsaken was left all on his own.
Guys, may freeze ulti. Retake.
Fake also daw.
Fake.
Fake.
No, come. Kami.
I have out.
Let's go, Jay.
I have out.
Go
Teets,
city.
boys.
Go city. Ulti front city.
I'm gonna out this, boys. I'm gonna out elbow.
One head.
Maybe one row. Close.
Ulti, boys.
Forsaken didn't need a drop down from Raptor and swing. What he needed to do was buy his team time to rotate. The typical Paper-X. But Babybay did good to stuff Jing Showstopper and screens. Doing that forced Envy to nightfall all of sight, but it didn't tag anyone. Meaning that G2 had to be in one of three places. Hell, main, or ramp.
One health. Before. I start him. Come with me. Nice. Last time. Roll down. I'm gonna plant. Nice.
That solid retake brings us to the final round of the half, and G2 have a pretty sick plan in store with their convergent paths. They're going A, but unfortunately, Paper-X are fixated on B main again in their 3-1-1. Babybay wastes no time by insta-ulting ramp. Trent Prowler's close, and Jawgemo sprints and slides up ramp behind Leaf's toxic screen. But no one's there. Devi responds by popping this neat smoke that's flush with hell. It's kinda hard to push. You either have to wait it out, or commit to one of the biggest crossfires that I've ever seen. But G2 didn't plan on rushing. This entire sequence has been a giant bait for something 10 times stronger than anything any of us could have possibly imagined. A 30-year-old man lurking. But he's not confident to go yet. He doesn't hear any running. So to try and convince a rotator to start hauling ass, Trent moves up and rips another Prowler into heaven.
Something again, he is just ever present, it feels like.
Seen a hand as well.
Yeah, doesn't land the shot this time, but still gonna...
Like, is this really the best we could come up with? Your team just cut noise. Of course, Paper-X are expecting a reaction somewhere, but why not ult, run back through sewer with your speed boost that you get after using this thing, and double entry with your neon from heaven? Or insta-swing mid with that speed boost while your TP is active. Either of these choices would have been pretty good, but he found zero value by picking the secret third option. Now, since he couldn't find a pick, G2 have decided to turn towards site and split. Astra stuns, Fate haunts, and is Devi leaking out?
G2 still need to get towards site. Oh, that's gonna help. Devi going down.
So let me get this straight.
Bang.
You see this star in the smoke.
Yes.
Valen starts sucking.
Yes.
And you decide to walk out on your own.
Yes.
Why? Your Euro has his ult for retake! The best one in the game! Oh, it's still so early in this video. Despite being up a player, G2 still don't feel comfortable with something's dimensional drift active. Euro ult plus Omen Blind usually means a free win. So Valen places his fourth star for Jawgemo to hop inside.
But he's taken down to 10 HP. Can't really contest here. Let's see. Jawgemo way ahead of the curve.
Yeah, that felt way out of timing, and something's going to see a lot of information here. Valen looking vulnerable and looking to be punished. Bounds out of it.
Forsaken expected Jog's play, but his paranoia missed. So he placed the smoke mid-sight to not only block vision from main, but also provide cover for something to come out. But after Trent's spam kill on Envy, the round's tied at 3 apiece. The spike is planted for heaven, and Babybay's here to save the day.
Bounds out of it. As G2 starting to struggle here, Trent and Babybay, you gotta lock in and do something. Absolutely filthy, it ain't gonna work. Trent in a 1v3, we've seen this so often now.
Dude, you're 1 HP. What was the idea here? Yeah, he wrapped elbow off Fade's Nightfall, but this is not a blind. It's a decay and deafen. I mean, Paper-X still heard him because he went before the Nightfall, then saw him because he flew up into the air instead of straight into this smoke, and we're expecting this peak. Well, why not wrap Heaven and get ready to spam, or hold Viper's back? Trying to defuse while not having Heaven is impossible. Or by dashing into Forsaken smoke, you create a question. Are you going to peek from it, or quickly wrap elbow? Paper-X won't know because they can't hear. Doing this was again the worst option. After starting down 3 rounds, Paper-X have stormed back into this game behind a 7-1 run. But you know what? Maybe what G2 needed is a small halftime break to recalibrate themselves. Let's see if that's true.
But before I go, I just want to get this off my chest. That shit was not my fault. Y'all are trash. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are trash. Like, y'all are so trash. I want you to know that I'm talking to you, so I'm going to say your name, then I'm going to call you trash. Kawhi Leonard, you trash. Patrick Beverly, you trash. Paul George, listen to me when I say this. You are trash.
Their plan for Pistol is to form in a 0-2-3 where they'll anchor A, stall mid, and retake B. But Paper X are grouped to slam B. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going fast, because they start the round by raising their wall, smoking and nading the choke, allowing their entire squad to group up. To the defense, this looks like a default. Jing even snags the orb and starts sprinting and then jumping away. If you're smoking like this, odds are that you aren't pushing through with how many nooks and crannies that it gives the defenders to play in. But Paper X want G2 to think that this is a default. Jing pivots, something sends out a gate crash, Forsaken smokes, and the offense bursts into sight. But there's no one home. So without skipping a beat, Paper X immediately group towards spawn while Envy plants. I think G2 would expect Paper X to have 1 or 2 push spawn, but not 4.
I'm gonna fight the beam in, guys.
Oh, I like.
Break. One more. Swing. 3, 2, 1.
But why did Paper X make this aggressive play? Well, there's a couple reasons. 1, G2 have a ton of utility saved while Paper X don't. So the offense want to take the defense by surprise before they even have a chance to use it. 2, if G2 aren't on site, there's a decent chance that they've taken map control somewhere else and are flanking pretty hard. Which they have! Jawgemo and Babybay are pushing through mid and are wrapping B main while Leaf takes heaven and these two went spawn. But once Trent and Valen discovered 4 back here, these two hurried up.
Go heaven. Nice jigs. One more, Waylay. Let's go!
How did we only have 2? 2 shots at our sheriff! Where did we use the other 4? To spam this box? Reload your weapon. Or teleport at least! Sure, Jawgemo's spacing wasn't perfect, but why did we just sit there and stare at Envy? G2 have nothing but a Leaf and a Bandit. And in an age where initiator utility doesn't really exist, you kind of have to gamble stack on defense, especially when you don't have a lot to work with. So G2 have elected to stack Heaven while Trent tries his best to gather info on A. And the defense might be in luck. It looks like 2 defenders are heading that way. Divide raises a toxic screen, while Forsaken smokes B main. These should cloud the defense's vision and prevent them from having an accurate read. But can they take on 4?
We just, stack Heaven, boys. All good for Paper X. If they're already laughing, I feel like,
you're in trouble.
We've lost.
You're in trouble.
Guys, we need 3 more timeouts if possible. And they pounce. Okay, and something gets away. And then the paranoia slows them down. G2 can't catch a break.
Nah.
Dude. Just swing with your gun. All Viper saw and heard was Yoru. Why not just peek his 4 and run that guy over? But Teets, Omen is right. Shut up! He has to watch this vent smoke or risk getting plowed from behind. Instead of fighting, we kissed something on the mouth by burning our dash and teleported out. Then after Forsaken beat them back with his paranoia, Babybay stopped Forsaken from peeking into 3 of them. Like, these are the fights you want to take as the team with no guns. You need to brawl. Why are we stopping Paper X from making mistakes? Or had you slowed with that initial dash, Forsaken would have been stuck in his paranoia animation and wouldn't be able to fight back. Again, there's 2 decent options, but we pick the stupid 3rd one. Throw! Okay, now after just showing so many in mid, G2 want to quickly reposition and catch Paper X off guard by stacking somewhere else. And Paper X obviously don't want to run into 4 defenders. So at the same time, G2 back out of Heaven and Paper X retreat into sewer, both sides headed towards A. And now while their team groups, Envy and Something check ramp, but don't check deep enough. And behind Valen smoke, G2 have made it out back towards site.
Get a chance. There you go. Shot. Jaws found Forsaken. They can't follow that up. Trent has.
Hang on.
Has. This was not the round. Where the hell has that just come from? From embarrassing to brilliant in the matter of a round. You've got Jing now in a 1v3 and ain't gonna lose that.
After converting that pivotal thrifty, G2 managed to go on a 4-round win streak, but no thanks to Babybay. Paper X had to save, and Jawgemo ran them over.
Probably a little more eager to go forwards.
There he is.
We'll find 2.
Let him off the leash.
And just like that, Jawgemo.
Then the next round, he did it again after never being contested in B main.
B main push-up. Yeah, you can see him shouldering, and they're looking to clear.
So go back out.
Oh, but why not? I mean, now he should be dead to rights. He still gets another. Grabs Envy down to his grave, but...
And Leaf gave something back shots. Then Paper X had to save again and went B, where Trent timed the perfect haunt against Paper X's execute.
Yeah, never tell me the odd sort of team. So sight will be theirs.
That reveal is huge.
I don't know how he didn't kill anyone, but the worst weapons ended up losing in the post plant. Then on round 18, Paper X went B again, but Babybay initiated the perfect retake. I guess I take back what I said.
To Chaos. Just waiting for the goer here, and it's going to be Babybay to try and break the line of sight, allows Trent then to play forward. Forsaken on the swing, going to get down two. Devi up next, has the fight towards CT, gets one, but Trent and Leaf fighting back all on Envy, and Leaf has just gone nuclear.
By dashing out like this, he's not only getting intel on the enemy's positioning, but also dragging the crosshairs off of the choke and onto him. Losing that many rounds in a row has allowed Paper X to at least half-buy, but their plan seems solid. Into their 1-4, Omen is lurking mid, while everyone else uses their toxic screen to contact up ramp. And now G2 understand that the offense have the worst weapons and are playing to that advantage in their 2-1-2. But Ramps is open, but once Trent sets Babybay up on this B main line with a Prowler, he'll go and fill that gap. As soon as the round starts, Paper X raise their wall, smoke ramp, mail, and Trent clears B main. With old man Babybay taken care of, he pivots and sprints towards A as the defense are cautiously gathering into their ramp smoke. Once they're all inside, Envy prowlers through ramp, but doesn't find a tag anywhere. Back in mid, Forsaken has made it past Leaf's poison orb and is expecting someone in vents.
I mean, surely they aren't leaving both ramp and vents open, right?
But it's empty! Alright, time to go A.
Guys, can you scan? Yeah, go. Pushing now. Scanning.
Wait, I can get heaven by.
Heaven. No, city boys.
Go him. One after.
No, not after. Heaven. Under. Flower.
Flower still. Ezra.
City one more.
Something in Envy's blindside and haunt perfectly set up this double entry, but no one cleared behind Flower. Trades eventually went down with Omen's lurk through vents, leaving Devi in a 1 versus 2. All G2 need to do is group and trade once Devi goes to plant so that he can't use his ult. Seems easy enough.
Maybe Kitty can on city. This top.
Let's go.
Why? Just swing and trade! I don't need you to fly around like a stupid-ass bird! After that choke, both teams are still on full buys. But if G2 can convert this one, Paper X will have to save, meaning that the defense will have a good chance at taking the lead. With so much at stake, G2 need a good plan. In their 1-1-3, it seems like they're fighting A main while playing for info on B and stalling mid. But 4 Paper X members are prepared to fight the defense head-on behind something's ult.
Fumble there.
A bit. That's nightmare fuel.
What was this idea? Babybay just blow his entire kit at the offense so they can't rush A? Normally when teams do this big Waylay util dump, it's followed up by another player or some big AoE damage. Here, Valen tried helping with the Novel Pulse, I'm assuming, but that's it. Meaning it took 5 seconds and Babybay blew his entire load and got nothing in return. Sure, the offense were stalled and couldn't follow something, but that's perfect for Paper X. Something sees that both Astra and Neon are running for the hills, and on B, Envy has haunted and prowlered. And now for a second, imagine your G2. Your A players just saw nothing besides something's ult, even with Babybay's dash, and Fade's committing a lot of valuable utility on B. It looks like a fake, which is something that Paper X don't do very often. So Jawgemo and Valorant are sprinting away while the attackers also smoke heaven. But once Trent's haunt lands, it spots nothing. Nobody's out. The defense realizes that they've been fooled and pivot back towards A. Babybay walks down ramp? Why are you out in the open? You blew your refract in the first second of the round, so you couldn't even get out if you got close. And your teammates are almost here. Just hold your ground so that they can contest the execute with you. The attackers have smoked both heaven and spawn. Divine Molly's a run out so Jawgemo can't flood with his fast lane, but maybe he can wrap ramp and find one?
Towards this A site as Jawgemo is getting to work. the one who gave them that spark to get back, will get him a kill in this. Divide gone, backline broken for now.
The offense are now boxed in. PaperX need Envy to hurry his rotate and come relieve some of this pressure. To buy him as much time as possible, the offense are turtling up, but G2 want to fight while it's still a 4 versus 3.
Site needs something else, and Leaf can't bring it, but Valen can. Quick swing from Jing. He doesn't allow it to go out of control, but the spike could be an issue. Yeah, especially when Jawgemo is going to get involved. Trent couldn't get the timing right. It's all on Jaw, and he can't do it alone. 2 standing for PaperX, and now so close to map 1 in their hands.
This round basically determines whether or not G2 can still win this game. If they lose, they're only getting 2,900 credits, meaning that their buy for match point is going to be poo. So G2 need to come up with something more creative than just having Babybay running the attackers, blow up his util, and run away. In their 1-1-3, it looks like they're contesting A again, while PaperX are defaulting both extremities in their 2-1-2. They must think G2 aren't fighting that hard. I mean, can you blame them? PaperX rush the offense behind a decoy and B, nade, haunt, and G2 brace for impact.
A little bit of freedom towards A.
Oh, there is no mercy here, Jing! Oh, there's no one quite like him when he gets going.
Dude, I'm sorry. Babybay is just having a horrible game. He couldn't even break this Boombot. The original plan was to have Babybay bait for Jawgemo so that he could one-pump anyone who came up ramp. Even if PaperX never win A, Jawgemo still had his overdrive for longer range duels. But when you whiff this bad, you're cooked. Now up 2 players, all PaperX need to... Oh, wait, where's Divide going?
Oh, there's no one quite like him when he gets going. Ram's his. 12 might be theirs too. Trent, desperate belief.
Why? Just group up! The rest of the attackers are sprinting towards A while Envy holds ramp. But when they get through main, Envy starts calling for help. He hears and wants to fight these Vents guys.
They haven't known his position either.
Yeah, this could still be a problem. It is. Valen.
Guys, there's over a minute left. There's no reason to noisily push side on your own. Like, holy shit. Now somehow G2 are up a player, but Forsaken can still make a play with Envy's positioning. So he backs down and sprints towards Sewer.
Become very slim, but with 50 seconds. Wait, Trent's just been caught.
Forsaken's noise distracted Trent, and now he's cut sound. This creates a possibility that PaperX can go either A or B. Envy rips Apollo through heaven for added protection before joining his Omen through main. They smoke, leak out, and Forsaken gets ready to blind. But do they expect Valen here?
Don't want to see Valen commit to this.
Oh, God.
Leaf is now screwed! He originally dropped back to prevent the B pivot, but now he's running through Sewer, up the rope, and into main. But PaperX hear him!
Team in this, but G2 look rocked to their absolute core as PaperX.
Babybay's Waylay was horrid this match. It was nothing compared to RRQ's. Those guys are insane. Watch them here. Please?